Hey, how's it going everybody? So I just wanted to make a quick video detailing exactly what an Emummc is, or also known as the Emunand, and why you should be using it with your custom firmware. So one of the more common questions I get on my videos is what exactly is an Emunand and why I should be using it. Well, to get started, a Emunand is essentially a complete copy of your Nintendo Switch that is stored on your micro SD card. From here, you can then start using your custom firmware on that portion of the SD card, also known as the Emunand. So now the reason why you would want to use an Emunand is because whenever you run a custom firmware, if you use it through the system NAND, whenever you run into a problem or an error gets logged, it gets logged into the internal storage. And then when you connect to the internet, those logs are then forwarded to Nintendo. Nintendo sees that something is not right, they flag your Switch, and then down the line, they eventually ban you. Now, this can take a day, it could take weeks, it could even take months before Nintendo decides to go ahead and ban your Switch. Now, you can ultimately just never connect to the internet. You can use airplane mode. However, your Switch is now known as dirty. Until you completely wipe out the Nintendo Switch, and I don't mean just a factory reset, you have to either use a certain application that completely wipes out your Switch, or if you happen to have a clean backup of your Nintendo's NAND that you could then flash over, which will then give you a clean version of your Switch all over again. Now, when you use an Emunand, everything is done through the SD card itself. So all the save files, all the error logs and everything like that is saved onto the SD card itself, and nothing is saved onto the system NAND. So as long as you don't go online with the Emunand itself, nothing will ever get sent to Nintendo. And if you ever wanted to go ahead and remove custom firmware, you don't have to go ahead and do a complete backup of your NAND or use a special application to completely wipe out the system. All you essentially have to do is technically take out the micro SD card and your system is completely clean. So now there are also some ways to go online with an Emunand as well. Now you can't play online games and you can't use the eShop. However, you could still use applications like the HP menu, as well as the HP shop and other applications that also require internet. Now, the two different ways that you could do this is either with something called a incognito mode, which pretty much just like hides your serial number of your Switch, or something like 90 DNS, which is a settings that you change within the DNS that allows you to block Nintendo servers. Now, there are other uses to an Emunand as well, besides just keeping your Switch from getting banned. If you already have a banned Switch, I still recommend using it because everything is done off of the SD card. If something was to ever go wrong, if you were to ever install an improper application and it was to brick your Nintendo Switch, at least it's all done on the SD card. All you have to do is just format your SD card, start over, and everything starts to work again. However, if you're banned and you're just running everything off the system NAND, if you were to brick your Switch is pretty much done unless you have a backup of your NAND. And if you don't happen to have that, then you're pretty much screwed. So if you use an Emunand and you happen to mess up, everything can always be fixed because it's just simply on an SD card. All right, so there you go, guys. I just wanted to make a simple, quick video detailing as much information as I can about an Emunand and what it does and why you should be using it with your custom firmware. This is one of the more common questions that I get on my videos, and I thought, why not just make a quick video so I could go ahead and point you guys to it whenever you ask about it, so that you could get as much information as possible instead of me just writing a 2-sentence paragraph on YouTube or Discord trying to explain exactly what it is. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and it helped you out and helped you understand exactly what an Emunand is, and make sure that thumbs up button, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.